Well, good morning. Here it is. It's Monday morning, and of course, today is November the 25th. We're, of course, in the week of Thanksgiving. And anyway, I hope you had a great weekend. I hope that you were, again, able to maybe spend some time with your family. I know, in some cases you may have even had to get together for Thanksgiving, depending on, your families and situations and everything. But anyway, hope you had a great weekend. I hope you had a great day yesterday. I know, worshiping, and I know we did at church. And anyway, had community Thanksgiving service last night, and it was great, and everything was good. But now God has blessed us with the breath to breathe here on this Monday morning. And I hope, pray that this morning finds you feeling well, finds you ready to tackle the opportunities that God has for us on this Monday. This morning, I want to share with you a devotional entitled "God or Angels Deflect Praise." Revelation chapter 22, verses 8 and 9, it says, "I, John, am the one who heard and saw all these things. And when I heard and saw them, I fell down to worship at the feet of the angel who showed them to me. But he said, 'No, don't worship me. I am a servant of God, just like you and your brothers and the prophets, as well as all who obey what is written in this book. Worship only God.'" Virtual reality and artificial intelligence are starting to make people, question what's real. Facebook, changed its name to Meta, to emphasize the metaverse, the virtual world. AR, enabled smart glasses allowed us to see other worlds that don't actually exist. I've tried them, a couple of times, and I've determined that, there's no way that you can look cool or even normal, when you're wearing them to fight imaginary battles or whatever. The point is that there are many different universes that we can explore that aren't real. Now, on the other hand, the supernatural world, the spiritual realm, where angels dwell, is very real. It's as real as our natural world. We just can't see it. And if we could peel away the veil that separates our world from the supernatural world, I believe that that what we would see there would blow our minds. If an angel of the Lord were to appear to us right now, we'd be blown away. Or as the Australians say, we'd be gobsmacked. But in fact, we might be so overwhelmed by the angel's appearance and by the fact that it's so unlike anything we've ever encountered before. That we might even be tempted to worship it. That's the situation that the Apostle John, found himself in, the last chapter of the Bible. And now in John's defense, he was seeing things that no one else had ever seen before. The glory of heaven, the horror of the tribulation, the spectacle of God judging the world, from his throne. John's senses must have been close to overload. So, as he stared at the angel who was, revealing these unimaginable things to him, John, he fell down to worship at his feet. Now, you could almost sense the angel's alarm at being worshiped. He said to John, in effect, "Hey, stop that. We're on the same pay grade. I'm a servant just like you." Now, there are several occasions, in the Bible where people, who encounter angels were not just overwhelmed, but terrified. When an angel appeared to a woman to tell her, that she was going to give birth to Samson, she told her husband in Judges 13:6, "A man of God appeared to me. He looked like one of God's angels," terrifying to see. And then the prophet Daniel, became so terrified that he fell face down, and he, then fainted when the angel Gabriel approached him and spoke to him in Daniel chapter 8, verses 17 and 18. When an angel of the Lord announced the birth of Jesus to the shepherds out in the fields, it said in Luke 2:9, they were terrified. No matter, excuse me, no matter how awesome, powerful, and intimidating angels may seem, they are servants of God just as we are. They don't act on their own accord. They do only what God commands them to do. They don't seek glory or praise. And when they receive it, they deflect it immediately to God. When the devil, attempted to, get Jesus to worship him, Jesus, he answered, and this is in Luke chapter 4, verse 8. The scriptures say you must worship the Lord your God and serve him only. All the angels of heavens say amen to that. And that is, the thing. We're to only worship God, no matter what this world throws at us, no matter what, artificial intelligence and all these different things that are going on. We're to worship God and him only. And so anyway, I hope that encourages you here on this Monday morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, Angie and I, we love you guys and we're praying for you. And Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.